Alright, what's up YouTube? I'll just point out a couple scams that I see here. TOPS it's a supposedly shipping company. I wouldn't trust to trade it, but if you are within that loop that the people that do trade it, you probably have 3 days to trade it because of the scammer cycle that does go on. These are usually recycled picks. As you see, the stock rose on 3 different occasions, maybe even 4 as you see there. But usually what happens is that the head scammer usually goes ahead and buys the stock before the alert, and once he alerts his followers, he goes ahead, and catches whatever gain he gets. It's a huge gain, and after a certain amount, he goes ahead and open up a short because he sees that the stock is going to go down, or he just alerts the people that he's going to sell, and that's typically what happened. He opens up a short when it's time for the stock to fall, and goes ahead and buy the stock when it's time for the stock to go up. That's pretty much it. There's nothing more complicated to it. Also, he takes 3 days for these stocks to rise. So you get on the third day, usually when the stock falls, but those first 2 days are a lot of strong buying through with his followers. And like I said, this is what you see here on every single chart that you look up that he has mentioned. You start to see these spikes in price, and you start to see a repetitive, I would say a repetitive buy here. So this stock might be promoted a couple more times this year. This was last year's buy. It was at $1. Now it was at $1 and rose to 125 by the end of the week, which is 5 days. It's all it took for the stock to run up. Usually that's what he looks at. He looks at low flow plays, sketchy companies, and the company has to mention, I think it's some kind of credible company, whatever have you. This is usually the checklist that these traders go through. They look for low floats, and they look for sketchy companies, and they take 3 days to trade them. And after that, they cut that trade and look for something else. So that's all I want to alert you guys about. So take care.